folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here we go, folks. This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Beavers will kick this deep to begin the game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets past the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense is coming after him. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Beavers come to the line with 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Motion now from the tight end. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Offense trots back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon State. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First and goal for the offense. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, North Texas.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Moon Green. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. And the returner heads out of bounds. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This time a completion. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. They mix it up with a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Football 7. Here we go. Dog. Ready, set.
Movement here from the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, North Texas.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Let's go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Brings up 2nd
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mean Green. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, they're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back, playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
1st down and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
First and 10 play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense really clicking here.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Quick throw complete to the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A new set of downs after that completion. It's a draw. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks free. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Now, a fourth down.
The offense now operating in the red zone.
Trick 9B.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got the first and still going. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Beavers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Beavers are in the red zone.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Beavers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring him down.
Oregon State offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. And the Beavers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Finds an open target on the left side. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas's offense is back out there now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Breaks into the open. Great move there. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Beavers come to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down. Needs this. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense and come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the mean green offense is back on the field now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Base 27, jump.
Grinding away with the running game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Perkins. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, we don't want to make a story where there's not one, but let's not forget this guy threw a couple picks last week. He looked a little uncomfortable. Today, he not only looks more comfortable, he's got a nice lead.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet.
Handoff here from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Glass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab down the middle. It's Glass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at midfield. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
And the Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Beavers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Beavers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The ball is caught, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Beavers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, North Texas.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Beavers! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
38, 35.
Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it, and the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. And the quarterback just takes a knee.